Welcome to EMTrack Basic Training. Click on the EMTrack icon. While the software loads, the program will check the server for any updates. This may take a moment or two. Select the metropolitan area that your facility is associated with. Before logging in, check the bottom of your screen for available updates. Click the New Updates Available icon. The system will load the new updates and bring you back to the login page. You will enter some basic information before entering any patient data. Fields preceded by an asterisk are fields that are required. Select an incident from the drop-down box. Your incident may appear as the default incident. The first location is the facility where the patients are presenting. Choose your facility from a drop-down box. H indicates that it is a hospital facility. The number represents the region where the facility is located. The second location is just additional information. Employee. The hospital associate entering the data should enter their name. This information is only entered once per session and will apply to all patient entries. Click Login. To begin entering patient data, click on the Hospital button. Click the Add Patient button. If you are using a barcode scanner, you may scan the patient's driver's license for demographic information such as the name, date of birth, address. Other data related to the patient's medical status will be entered manually. For manual entry, click the Manual Entry button. On the Step 1 tab, enter a unique ID number such as a triage tag provided by your EMS agency or a hospital triage tag number. Note this is a required field. If you do not have a triage tag number, you may enter a hospital medical record number in its place. The hospital medical record number is optional, but you should enter it if you have it. Select an acuity by clicking on the appropriate button: critical, serious, fair, good, or expired. Select a chief complaint from the drop-down box. Note the acuity and chief complaint are required fields. Other allows you to elaborate on the chief complaint if needed. Select a cause for the injury if known. Select how the patient arrived. EMS, self-referral, and other are your initial options. If you want to choose a specific EMS agency, turn off the filter by clicking on the funnel icon on the right. Once the filter is turned off, you can choose from several EMS agencies in the region. Select the Step 2 tab at the top of the page. Enter a patient's first and last name if you have it. Gender is a required field. Select male, female, or unknown. Date of birth is not a required field, but you should enter a date of birth if you have one. Use the format shown on the page. The age is a required field. If you don't know the age, please provide your best estimate. If the age of the patient is less than 1 year, you should enter a 0 for the patient's age. The Social Security number is optional. Enter it only if you have it. Click the Save button to complete the entry. In the lower left corner of the page, the hourglass indicates your entry is being processed. Watch for the green ball with the check mark. The number next to the green ball indicates the number of successful entries. Do not delay the next entry. Click on the Step 1 tab at the top of the page and continue entering new patients. If a red ball appears, one or more of your entries failed to process. It usually means loss of internet connectivity. To navigate back to the main menu, click the Close button on the Step 2 tab. Click the Main Menu button. Again, click the Main Menu button. All of your patient data entries are uploaded to a server. You may clear the machine's local data by clicking on the Maintenance button. Click Clear. Click Yes. Click Close. If you are not expecting additional patients from the incident, click the Exit button to exit the program. Just a few considerations. The patient data entry should be a rapid process. Do not allow data that is not required to slow you down. If you have it readily available, enter it. Non-required fields can be backfilled from the website at a later time. The ID number is a unique number and a required field. If you enter the same number, the system will not recognize it as a duplicate. It will think you are trying to update an existing file. If you have any questions about EMTrack, contact the EMTrack administrator at your facility or contact an RMRS associate. Thank you.